Hey everyone, my name is Kevin and I'm back yet again with another new video, and today we're going to be talking about Avengers Endgame. Avengers Endgame is the final chapter for the 6 original Avengers, and unfortunately, 2 of them have died. One of them is too old to be doing superhero work. The other has stopped being a king, and is now part of the Guardians of the Galaxy, and the rest of them either retired or is too injured to continue being a hero. And I was thinking that, hey, a new Avengers movie is coming in Phase 5. So I was thinking that maybe, how about instead of talking about other major events that might happen in the future of the MCU, I want to just go ahead and tell you guys who I think should be the new Avengers in the new Avengers movie, since the 6 are, how do I say, retired. So with that out of the way, let's get right into the video. Let's start with our leader, the new leader of the Avengers. That is, in fact, Falcon. Now, the reason why I believe Falcon could be the new leader of the Avengers is because of the fact that he has Captain America's shield, and that pretty much makes him Captain America. Now, this is a bit of a cliche-ish type of move since, well, Steve Rogers was Captain America and he was the leader of the Avengers, so it would make sense for Falcon to be the new leader, especially because he's now Captain America. This is a bit too cliche, but I still believe that this could actually work with him being the new leader of the Avengers. This might be a little too early, but I still believe that that could actually work. I do think that there will be an arc where he struggles to be the best leader he can be, but sometime in the final act of the new Avengers movie, that is when he will be the best Avenger, and maybe even the best Avengers leader. The next character in the Avengers team is in fact Spider-Man, and in this one he will be just like Tony Stark, just like in Phase 1 all the way up to Phase 3, where he's trying to figure out who he truly is and who he's meant to be. And because of the fact that he's been, well, kind of dead for 5 years, I do believe that in some there was some time that he had to try to make himself a popular character because people didn't really know who Ant-Man was. But back to it, because of the events of Far From Home, I do think that he has some like a long way to get everyone to trust that he wasn't really the bad guy here. So maybe sometime in Phase 5, he does in fact accomplish this, but then he's still not being trusted around some of the Avengers. But then again, I might have actually be wrong. I think his arc in this should be that he's trying to find a way to be a better hero and try to prove to all the other Avengers that he is qualified to be an Avenger. And Tony was right to bestow upon him of being an Avenger. And maybe even be the hero that actually saves everyone. I think that he could actually take on the mantle of being the next Iron Man, but still be Spider-Man in the process. The next character who I think should also be a part of the Avengers is Scarlet Witch, who might actually be the one and only female member of the Avengers to actually be part of the new Avengers. The reason why I think she should actually be a part of the new original Avengers is because of the fact that she has been around like sometime in Phase 2, and since then she has actually showed redemption sometime when she found out exactly what Ultron is capable of if he has this much power, and since then she's been doing the right thing. Although I think that joining Captain America's team wasn't really the best choice, it does actually make sense since she wants to be free and all, but I still think that her joining the Avengers is actually a good choice, and being the new member of the original team could actually be a good choice to be a part of the new team, and not to mention that she could actually be somewhat help in the new Avengers movie. I also think that she's also going to be a part of the sequel of Doctor Strange, so she might actually have more development in Phase 4 as well. Overall, I think that she is the perfect choice of being part of the new Avengers as well. The next character I want to talk about that should be the new Avengers is, in fact, Ant-Man. Now, the reason why I think Ant-Man should also be a part of the new Avengers is because of the fact that he was, in fact, well, to be honest, he does have his last film on the way, but that's not really the only reason. But I think because of the fact that no one really thinks he's worthy of being a hero, because of the fact that he's always making jokes and stuff, it would make sense for him to try to join the Avengers and try to become an Avenger. Because of the fact that his idol is Captain America, and Falcon is also now Captain America, you can imagine exactly as to how that's going to go. I still think that he could actually be an Avenger, even though some of the new Avengers might actually think of him as a joke. But people thought that Peter Quill was a joke, but look how he turned out. He was the greatest hero too as well. So I still think that Ant-Man could actually play a pivotal role in the new Avengers movie, especially as to how he actually helped very good in Avengers Endgame. So, yeah, I still think he could actually do well in the new Avengers movie. The next character who I think should be the next new Avenger is in fact T'Challa, also known as the Black Panther. He has been a popular fan favorite in Captain America: Civil War, and since then he's been wanting to actually get his own solo film, and actually wanted to also be a part of Avengers: Infinity War. But this is the type of sequel where all the characters are going into that battle, so of course he was going to be in it. Everyone was excited to see him in Infinity War, and since then he's played a really great role. He was more like a side character in Avengers Infinity War, but he played a big role in the final battle in Endgame. Not to mention that he has the key of all types of technology from vibranium and all types of other technologies that could help in the battle of Wakanda as well. Not to mention that he can also help the Avengers with new equipment, weapons, gear, suits, you name it. He'll help the Avengers with that since he is that generous. Not to mention that he opened Wakanda to the rest of the world. So I do think he could play a really big role in Avengers 5. And the last member of the Avengers is, in fact, Doctor Strange. Now, the reason why I put Doctor Strange in this isn't because I wanted to. It's because, well, just because he's already on a superhero team that's called Master of the Mystic Arts, and he's pretty much the leader of it, that doesn't mean he shouldn't be a part of the Avengers. I mean, like, he's a part of the Mystic Arts, but yeah, he helped Tony and Spider-Man save the universe. I mean, I know that's kind of his job and all, but still, he still helps join the Avengers to save the universe. Not to mention that he played a big role in Thor Ragnarok and in Avengers Endgame. He hasn't really played much of a role as trying to fight Thanos in Endgame, but he played a role in it anyway. I still thought he was a pretty good character, despite how he wasn't able to actually withstand Thanos in Infinity War, but he was able to keep standing. Even though he was down, he kept getting up over and over again and kept fighting him, which is why I still believe that he is the perfect last and sixth character to be joining the new Avengers. And there you have it. Here's who I think should be, in fact, the new Avengers for Phase 4 for the fifth Avengers movie. So if you guys have a better guess of who should be the new Avengers, or if you think that the new heroes in Phase 4 to 5 should be the new Avengers, then you can let me know in the comments below if you have a better conclusion. But with that out of the way, don't forget to like the video, and I'll see you guys next time. My name is Kevin. I look forward to hearing from you. Bye.